in this workshop, we're going to be talking about the challenge and the mystery of the other. And it is a huge, awesome subject that people have been puzzling over and writing about for millennia. And certainly it's very alive in our individual lives and our collective life as a community, as a country. This question of how do we encounter the otherness of the other. Theologians, historians, political scientists, poets have all written about this issue of otherness and the other. But we're going to have our own take on it tonight. We're going to co-create together a kind of personal glimpse of what otherness is for us. Jean called me and said, well, what kind of relationship are you talking about? You know, love relationships, community relationships, and I don't remember what I said, but we're talking about all relationships tonight. The whole issue of otherness. What we want is a living, breathing experience with each other. We're going to use focusing to see our own particular take on it, our own particular challenges with it, and what we bring to this issue of otherness. And I was saying that this workshop is about relationships of all different kinds, including my relationship with my cats. You know, it's our relationship with others in more and more expanded systems. So we have many, 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 many relationships with otherness, including the other of ourselves. And Charlotte is going to kind of introduce you to, I hope you people brought pictures of yourself, because we're going to look at those pictures and see the otherness in ourselves as well. So, Sartre says that hell is other people. I love Leonard Cohen's line about love is not a victory march, but it's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. You know that line? I always smile when I hear that, because we don't, we aren't taught that love is supposed to be a victory march. And often we find ourselves ashamed and humiliated at the struggle that it is to be with the other, to open up ourselves up to difference, to open ourselves up to the almost infinite need and longing for the other, the suspiciousness and intense threat of the other. Our lives depend, literally and metaphorically, on making a place for the other. And often it's a struggle of a lifetime that we need to keep allowing ourselves to have the circumference of our small identities broken into by the other, overturned by the other, challenged in such a way that we become different and we become transformed in this encounter. And that's no easy task. But we also become inspired, we become renewed, we become larger, we become stretched, we become wiser in our encounters with otherness. So we hope to encompass a little bit of all of that today in this workshop.